So Colorado had their open practice out in Denver on Friday, man. There's a lot of takeaways that we can kind of take away, but I think the biggest one is Colorado's run game looks very improved. So as we see here, Hayden, they got Hood, they got Offerdahl, all making plays here. And so Matt, I just wanted to kind of get your thoughts on what you saw in the open practice, and just get your thoughts of it, man. The run game looks good.
Look, I wish I could have gone. We had practice, and I couldn't make the open practice because we had practice at Mount Vista. We leave for Hawaii tomorrow to play in the opener. I don't know why we're going to Hawaii week 1, but I'll take it. That's pretty cool for Nick. But I wish we both could have gone because, look, man, I've been saying this, and I've been beating this fucking drum about how much better the offensive line is, the coaching and the players. And it just is. They're good. They're really good. So, I'm sure that Coach Sapp and Coach Lewis are a little pissed off that they got gouged and we're talking like this, but that's okay. That's part of this. You got one of them's going to win, one of them's going to lose. Yeah. This is just the way this goes. The open practice, unfucking believable idea. Yeah. Unbelievable idea. Fucking Coach Prime is such a G to do an open practice at Denver South High School, have everybody there, bring the community in, open up the doors to everyone. He even made peace with CBS. He's just a bad motherfucker, dude. And when you think about what he's doing for just the state of Colorado, the community, the football program, I'm excited. But look, back to the O-line. The offensive line is mean. They're big. They're physical. Lodeholt is on their ass. There's depth, so there's extreme competition, whereas last year we couldn't find 5 guys. So there's no push. You can play shitty and still start. That's not the way it's supposed to be. Mm-hmm. So, look, man, all of this, vitriol you keep hearing, people are stacking the deck that CU is going to suck. Just stacking the fucking deck, and I don't get it. So, if you can't see the writing on the wall, are they going to give up points? Yes. Everyone in college football is going to give up fucking points other than Iowa, but they're not going to score any. So who gives a shit? Yep. So look, dog, I think that the growth of this unit throughout the season is going to be incredible. And look, I think that you're going to get smash mouth CU at the opener against North Dakota State. Yeah, they're going to let Shedeur eat, but I wouldn't fucking put it past the offensive game plan to be line up and run the fucking ball 40 times. Mm-hmm. At the tone and let everybody know that this isn't the fuck around unit. We can do more than just slice and dice you. Do you understand? And I've been saying this since day one. I should get a t-shirt printed. If we ever do t-shirt printing, maybe we should make this shirt. When Shedeur doesn't have to do everything, he can do what? He can do anything. Just think about this. If you run the fucking football and they have to put an extra man in the box to stop it, and you're averaging 4 yards a clip, and you just keep hammering. Mm-hmm. Those skill players and Shedeur Sanders, good night, game over, fucking 50 points a game. And if you don't think that's possible, you're a fucking moron. So, look, the defense, I'm more concerned about the ability for them to stop the run on first down, and they have great players on the defensive line. And, look, the fact that these good players got their ass beat and were gouged in the scrimmage, good. The scrimmage on Saturday in high school, Nick went out there and got his ass kicked a couple times. Good. Let's learn, baby. This is the way it's going. Yeah, man. So I want them to struggle. I want them to keep learning. But the growth of the offensive line is going to be huge for this football team, and they are the tone setters. Mm-hmm. All right. If you have some dogs on the O-line and you got some guys that can fucking go get it. Playing with in 01 on the Big 12 title team that I played on. The offensive line was Victor Rogers and Andre Gerard and Dan Graham was the tight side. Mm-hmm. So if you didn't bring your lunch pail at practice, they would fuck you up.
Oh, yeah.
They fuck you up, dog, bad. So that I see this in this team. I'm not saying they're those kind of players, but Jordan Seaton might be the first pick in the draft when he comes out. Well, and if you don't think that's fucking realistic, you're not watching. You're not paying attention. And trust me, this week, the news I'm going to drop this week from fucking Hawaii with a fucking, a lay on? Or I'm going to be Lee. If you like the hip videos, just wait until you see the hip videos in Hawaii. Oh, my God. But the news I'm dropping this week, the access we're about to fucking have up there, even better than what we already had. Fuck, dog. Just be ready. Hold on to your ass. Take both hands. Hold on to your ass because we're going for a ride.
No doubt. And last thing I'll say on this run game, Dion was, Coach Prime was talking about Colorado's run game. He says we could freaking run the ball. Take a listen here.
The running back, shoot. The running back, we can run the heck out of the ball. I think we have ample running backs that can get the job done. We're trying to wait to progress the freshmen to make sure they can play up under the lights with a sold-out crowd and a packed house and everybody chant. They hadn't played in that atmosphere. We're trying to make sure, but we got some guys with some years of experience under their belt that can do a wonderful job, and that's what we expect from them.
A couple more, Jack. Go ahead.
Yeah, so we saw Offerdahl, we saw Brandon Hood, we saw Hayden. So I think, they're deep, man. They're deep at that position. So I'm excited to see with this improved offensive line, and Brown and others. I'm excited.
I bet you Charlie O goes off.
Yeah.
Bet.
No, I agree with you. I'm with you.
All of them can't go off, dog.
Yeah.
Like I know there's only one football, but the guy facilitating that football is elite. And the system is set up for him to get rid of that motherfucker. And they can run the ball. Shit. I know I'm a homer, but motherfucker, get your mind right.
Yeah, exactly. I'm with you on that. I'm excited to see how this trend. They have a lot of weapons and one football. I'm excited to see how it all plays out. Staying on the CU scrimmage, Tajay McCoy, edge rusher. He had an impressive performance in their open practice on Friday here. As you can see, he sacked Shedeur Sanders a couple of different times here. I just want to kind of, obviously the D-line kind of struggled against the run, but we see the edge rushers kind of getting some success against CU's tackles. What are your thoughts on this?
Good. I want to see pass rush. I want to see guys win. That ball should be gone. Let's be real. That ball should be gone. He's looking deep. Maybe he should. Maybe the progression is short to deep instead of deep to short. So thanks, Coach Stokes, my man. But look, we want pressure. That's what it's set up. They're probably playing team pass right now. Everybody knows they're passing the football and they're getting after it. Good. I want an edge rusher. You got to have some motherfuckers that can get after the quarterback. We struggled with that last year as well. So look, this is my opinion. You have to earn the right to pass rush. You have to earn the right to pass rush. If you're a 3-down defensive lineman, which in college I was, in the NFL, obviously I wasn't since I got moved to guard. But in college, I was a 3-down defensive lineman. I could play the run and I could also play the pass. So if you're that guy and you earn it on 1st and 2nd down and it's 3rd and 7, and we know we're throwing the fucking ball, like they obviously are in that situation here, then let's see if you can get home. You better get home. Mm-hmm. Like, for real, if you can't beat offensive linemen in one-on-one pass situations consistently, you can't play the fucking position.
I agree.
Especially when now it's totally different when you can screen and draw and reverse and misdirection and the flow of the game and fatigue. And when we double team the fuck out of you 8 times straight, then can you still pass rush? How do you do your pursuit? There's so much more that goes into the defensive line. But in a situation like this where it's controlled, you'd like to see guys win like this. Yeah, that's big time. And look, I always say this too as an offensive lineman. You got home, but did you finish? Because I watch guys over pursue the quarterback all the time, and it looks like you're about to kill him, and all of a sudden he's like, whoop, and you fall over or roll out of the way. Caleb Williams was breaking motherfucking ankles the other day. Everybody thought they was getting a sack on Wayne. Nope, he's out. Nice. I remember in 2004 when I was a senior, we played Texas at home. And that was Vince Young, Cedric Benson. Like, that was the year before they won the Natty. And they only lost one game that year, I think. They lost to Oklahoma. And the next year they were undefeated and won the Natty. But that year they were pretty fucking loaded, too. They had Roderick Wright on defense. And what was fucking dude's name? Played middle linebacker for the Chiefs forever from Texas. He's a badass, dog. The Griffin brothers in the secondary, they were loaded. But we're playing Vince Young, and I'm having a good game. And I get in the backfield, and Vince is standing there, and I'm running him down. And I'm like, I'm about to nail this motherfucker right before the 1 and the 0, right? Mm-hmm. And I don't know how he sees me, but he just, like, rolls over, and I go right over the top of him. And miss him. And I'm just like, motherfucker! He just hits the ground, and he just takes the fuck off. So you got to finish the play, too. But I appreciate that he won the rep. But, finishing the play is also important.
Yeah, no doubt. And Coach Pine was asked about the defense's performance. He says that that he likes the improvement, that they have 7 to 8 NFL guys on defense. Take a listen here.
In my office today and thought about the potential NFL guys. I think we're looking at seven, 8 guys on defense that'll probably be pros at the conclusion of the season. And that's not putting none on it. That's not lying. I talk to the scouts every day. I think a few of them are there to meet me today. Oh my God, is that my dog? It is. I know those guys. Awesome. Yeah, 7 8 guys I feel like is going to get drafted.
I see BJ.
Matt, your thoughts on that? Do you agree?
Look, do I agree that there's 7 to 8 defensive guys that are pros?
Mm-hmm.
Shit, yeah. Let's just name Hunter might be the first pick in the draft and win the Heisman. He already said Trevor Woods. Now, you don't have to be a starter to be a pro. Woods could play on special teams for 10 years.
Yeah.
He's the perfect guy. It's what they're looking for. Dudes that are going to do the job, right? So,
Bentley.
and then let's talk like the up front. You've got Green, the transfer, right? And you've got Hayes. Those both of them are pros. That's 4.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Bentley, I think he's a pro. That's 5. All right. Let's see. The Stoudemire kid, the other corner, he's young, but he's probably a pro.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, look, he knows better than I do. Maybe it's a little high, but at the same time, shit, yeah. Everybody thinks they're going to the fucking league.
Yeah.
I mean, and look, if your team's good, again, like not to be an old head, but I'm an old head. In the 01 team I played on, you look at that team picture and dude, almost half the team has their fucking NFL pension. That's not like, it's not a mystery why we fucking won. Just because we had fucking badasses that all played in the NFL. So like, it's not a fucking mystery. So if you have 7 or 8 potential NFL defensive players on the defense, they should fucking beat the shit out of people this year. And look, if that means giving up 21, 24 points a game, I know that's a little high in people's heads, but in college football, you give up 21, you should fucking win the majority of your games. You give up 21 points. Let's be real.
Yeah, and it's in college football, it's very high scoring. People tend to forget that. Oh man.